Okay, hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. Listen, it's been a while since we said that one, boy.
Yeah. What episode is it?
Episode, boy. 14?
Yeah.
Listen.
Episode 2022, innit?
New year and that, you get me? Yeah, come on. You know who it is. It's your boy, Big Bully number 9, Lekescu. Come on, we're back again. Hey, and we're back. This guy here, new and reformed, new and improved, Lower Linton, centre midfielder.
I said no goals in
But
it.
yeah, nah, listen, man's moving like a ball at these days, you know.
Trust.
Boy, that performance against who was it? United. Man, bossed it.
But then he had a chance against last weekend.
Yeah,
and
he
hit the
did.
bar from
He
3
did.
yards out. I was just
He
like,
did.
yeah, that's
But
not there no more.
I've got to give him credit though. To be a striker and just slot into midfielder and understand the game. That's fair play to him, innit? But yeah, boy, it's been a minute since we've been on the air. Obviously, lots happened. Christmas. Hope we had a good Christmas and that. COVID. Yeah, boy, the COVID Christmas and that.
Yeah.
Obviously, New Year. Happy New Year to one and all. Boy, like I said, plenty to discuss since we've been away. So, what? AFCON started. I mean, we'll touch on that. Because that tournament there, boy, has already given me enough jokes. You got Chelsea have fumbled the title race.
Yeah.
Boy, what else we got? We got Spurs and Leicester gone out of Europe. Phil Jones played his first game in about 2 years.
Yeah. Newcastle got peas to spend.
Newcastle got peas and bought Trippier and Wood. Rafa Benitez gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been bare madness. Let's jump in. AFCON, I want to start here, man. Obviously, a couple Premier League stars have gone out to Cameroon to represent their countries and that. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I've seen one good team performance this whole tournament, and that was Nigeria in their first game. Other than that, yeah, all the teams have been poor, blood. Poor. Obviously, I'm looking out for the man them that play in the Premier League and that.
Yeah.
Salah,
Quiet.
Mane, quiet. Even Senegal in general have just been dead.
Well, like, the only good thing is that Partey's coming home early.
Yeah, for real. Ghana.
Ghana, it's way.
The team that Ghana played had never scored in the AFCON.
And he scored 3 against them.
3.
Comoros.
Let's start on the refereeing though.
There's only one place to start refereeing, isn't it? One place to start, boy.
How come my man end the game early twice? Yo, it's when he blew the first whistle, yeah, I'm thinking, yo, what one? Then he resumes. There was 9 subs, a VAR review, yeah, and man blew up 15 seconds before 90 minutes. Blood. Even he sent a man off, yeah, gave man a red card. You see the challenge?
No.
A man like tapped him, yeah. So he sent him off. VAR said, listen, I think you need to go check it, yeah. Man went to the screen and was like, yep, and just carried on.
Do you know what though, yeah? Well, like, there's some ridiculous going on in African combinations. I reckon there's got to be some like betting on something.
Yeah, match fixing.
Max fiction or something. But at least he backed himself, innit?
No, he backed
At least he
it.
backed
I
himself.
like that, yeah, because you never see a ref back himself.
Although he's doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, he's not doing it because he's confident. He's doing it because...
No, hear the drama. Hear what they've come out and said as to
Yeah.
why he was so poor. They're saying that my man was suffering from heat stroke. So that's why he lost his concentration and he had to go to hospital after the game, innit?
Wow. So a man's born in Africa, a hot continent. He still lives in Africa. He referees in Africa. And he referees African for nations that's not even fast paced, yeah? And said he's suffering from heat stroke.
You know, they're gassing.
Mad.
Yeah, also, on this one, Ivory Coast winning 2-1. Man heads the ball back to his keeper, 95th minute. Yo, I still don't know how he did that.
Look, did you see how he landed? He landed his head.
In like a cartoon.
Yeah.
A man went over the ball.
Oh,
Bro.
landed on his head, bro.
Also, sidebar, you see Stephen Corker playing for Sierra Leone?
No?
Yeah,
No, he is that?
yeah, he plays for Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had a few issues back in the day, so if he's happy doing that,
Nah, man, he looks alright as well.
keep the ball in it. Yeah, I know he's got. I'm sure he had England cap.
Yeah, he did. FIFA allowed him to, he was only a friendly in it, so they allowed him to switch.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, nah, big him up. Yeah, this AFCON tournament is jokes, man. But from what I've seen, I can only see Nigeria win it, to be fair. All the other teams.
But you know what though? it's not always the best team in the competition wins.
True. That
Do you
is
know what I'm
true.
saying?
That is
Sometimes
true.
it's always like they'll have one bad game out, and they always have it in knockout stages.
True.
But at the moment, also Nigeria have the quality. You look at the personnel still in the competition.
Yeah.
So you expect them to reach at least a final minimum.
But you say there's a lot of teams that got the quality. I looked at like even Senegal, they got bare names in there, Ivory Coast, and they're not. I thought they'd be slapping these teams like Malawi and Comoros and that. These men are struggling. I'm hoping now.
But how much time do they get together in it as a team?
That's true. And you hopefully once the lesser teams sort of go out, the quality improves a little bit, and you go from there, innit? But yeah, boom. Let's bring back to Prem. So obviously we had enough COVID postponements.
Yeah.
Obviously we've had a few COVID postponements ourselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
done them a favour.
yeah, but the rules. So everyone's been getting onto Arsenal for postponing the North London derby.
Yeah.
But man, they've been postponing games for weeks.
Yeah.
This is like
It's
our
the
first
first
one,
one.
and everyone's up in arms.
Do you know what it is though, yeah? Michael Richards said it, innit? When it's Arsenal, everyone's onto Arsenal. But do you know what, at the same time, I'm gonna be on the other side of it as well. You can't loan out 3 man. Looking to loan out another 2 man. You just released another Donny.
Yeah, for real. I agree.
Already
With that.
struggled with, I think we had 1 person or 2 people on COVID.
Yeah,
And then one where we've got no players and a couple of injuries.
yeah, I agree with that because I look at it as well. I think because Xhaka got it suspended, you've now not got enough. So was it COVID or was it the suspension?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hear that, but nobody's even looking at the fact that Burnley have all written off 3 in a row.
But, yeah, well, Burnley played 17 games. Man City or Chelsea played like 23.
Yeah, that's like.
So
I ain't heard nothing about that one. While on postponements and that, I want to Jurgen Klopp, my guy lied. You know, the false positive thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe man never got investigated on that one. Look, yeah, boy. But yeah, man, enough games being postponed. Enough games. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking at it thinking, you're right. I don't get how Arsenal can loan out their man and then postpone the game. But I'm looking at it now thinking, even the game against Liverpool semi-final, who they playing in the midfield?
But I'm thinking, but how Liverpool postponing the game? Yeah, them man have got enough players and ballers.
They've got plenty.
Like they have plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Boy,
funny
it's
one,
a
man.
it's a funny one, isn't it? Like,
But at the same time, you can't blame people for exploiting the rules. It's the rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Premier League have come up with some dead rules.
and there's no real explanation.
I think they're changing it from the
Around
8th.
it,
I think they're
yeah.
going to be a bit more strict on it.
Yeah, they're moving like Boris Johnson and them man. Bringing out a rule with no like actual rules.
Ah,
To follow.
A man said nobody told me I was breaking the rules.
Yeah.
These times you was out here telling man what the rules were. So anyway.
Yeah, man went from there, boy.
Boy, last time we was here, Chelsea was in the title race. To be fair, I was backing them to win the league, innit? They're now what, 13 points behind City?
Yeah,
Or
12.
12? Having played a game more?
Game more, yeah.
Boy, what's happened to Chelsea?
Two come and said it was fatigue
Which I can hear.
because they've probably played the most games. I think they've played the most games out of the Prem.
Yeah,
And obviously they've got the other games, the other cup competitions as well.
yeah.
Their squad's quite big, innit? The squad's big enough, in my opinion, as well. But I don't know. I think obviously the Lukaku thing didn't come at the right time at all. Didn't come at a good time at all.
Boy, we have to touch on Lukaku.
Man, he wasn't even there for what 4 or 5 months, and he's
We have to
coming out
touch
that
on
nonsense.
Lukaku. I don't get what possessed him to...
Yeah, I don't know, innit? And I'm sorry, you come out and apologise or whatever you want. Your apology on the pitch, and if you ain't badding it up for the next 20 games, like I don't want to hear it
Yeah.
because that ain't good enough, bro. That ain't good enough.
Even the apology was a bit dead, you know.
That ain't good enough.
The apology was dead. It's like he had a little gunman behind the camera telling him, listen. Man was there like...
Like we had the Russians behind him still.
Yeah, man was forced to
Russian
do that
mafia,
one, boy.
boy.
Because even the apology, I'm just like...
Nah, it was weak.
Weak.
It was weak.
But I don't even get what the point of that was, because Inter not going to sign you back. They've got Dzeko.
It's a funny one though because you look at like Chelsea and that. Like they still got the Rudiger's been playing. I know James has been there for a couple of games. Chilwell's obviously out.
Yeah, I think the fullbacks have shagged them both.
They have, yeah, but I don't know. They still got a core in it. They've got a good core in Rudiger and Thiago Silva.
They
Obviously,
have.
Mendy.
I think it's the volume of games, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the worst time for that to happen. You lose both fullbacks.
Yeah.
You got a 37-year-old Thiago Silva. You got to manage his
Yeah.
minutes as well. I do feel for them. They played a game against Wolves in December, and they had like 4 men on the bench or something. I was thinking, right, like,
Yeah.
their man are getting their games called off. They were made to play.
If you've clocked though, I've started to see some of them guys that have been on loan for like 9 years, Lewis Baker and them man on the bench, and I'm thinking, right, like,
Yeah, I saw Lewis Baker there. I was like, right.
Didn't play him, though, did they?
Still there. He came on in the
Did
FA
he?
Cup against Chesterfield.
fair,
Yeah.
Chesterfield though,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
still,
but-
like, man's been on loan for like 8 years, bro, 9 years.
Bro, it's mad. Their loaning system is actually mad.
And I don't know how they keep him on the book still. But listen, like I don't feel bad for him if I'm being honest. Like everyone's club's been in that, especially on that from an Arsenal point of view, where we've been struggling through injuries. No one cared.
Yeah, for real.
Like it's football, isn't it? It's sport at the end of the day. It's a shame that they've had loads of games. They should have manipulated the rules, innit?
But you see Lukaku, I do want to touch on him though, because he's a guy that I was bigging up when he came in and thinking that he was the missing piece of the puzzle and that. But then when you look at them playing now, they look disjointed. It looks like he's the wrong fit. You know what I'm saying?
But I'd go Havertz back up top, bro.
With Havertz though, the thing with Havertz is, for me, he's a techie player,
Yeah.
but he hasn't got pace and he's not strong.
Bro, I'm not playing Lukaku, bro.
You're not playing him at all?
No. He can rock.
Because of the interview?
Yeah, man.
I think he's dealt with that though.
No, I don't
He's
think
drawn a
he has,
line
man.
under it.
I don't think he's dealt with it properly, man.
I think so. I think, you know what, he had to find a way to deal with it decisively. He dropped him for the Liverpool game. He made a statement.
One game, bro.
Yeah, but...
One game he was back in.
It was a big game as well. It was a big game, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I look at Lukaku now and I'm thinking, obviously he's put himself under unnecessary pressure. But he scored 5 goals in 15 games. I thought he was coming back as a bagsman.
Yeah.
It's not really gone off for him. At the same time, I do feel sorry for him though, because I watched Chelsea play. I watched the ball go out to Azpilicueta.
Yeah, the service.
And the man's cutting it back inside.
Yeah,
the
service.
man's there 1v1 pinning the defender, you know,
Yeah.
and the man's cutting back inside.
Service has been different. Man.
Hudson-Odoi always making poor decisions. Goes down, he'll either shank it out or he
Yeah.
cuts back inside. I'm thinking, he doesn't really get that service. He's not really getting that many clear-cut chances. You
Even
know what I mean?
watching Ziyech a bit now, obviously the last couple of games he's been playing.
This guy's marga blood.
I understand if they gave chances created have been a bit poor, but been a bit low in it, in my opinion, for Chelsea, especially to hit your top man. You got a big man up there.
He got playing the ball earlier.
Yeah.
Right? I think, what was he saying? They got 11 points, 15 games? Or
They've got, I think so. The last 11 games,
15 points.
they've got 15 points. I think it
Mad.
was.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to win a title in that form if you've
Nah.
seen it around going the way they
But
are.
it's mad though because no one's really spoke about it. They've just gone about their business quietly, innit?
12 games in a row they won. City.
City, yeah.
Bro, they were...
But then I'm sure that was right. 15 points and lost because they just lost their winless run, innit? Because they had a winless
Well,
run.
the gap's now 12 points, like you said. It was like 3 or something before that one stage. It was tight. So,
Something like that anyway. 'Cause I know Brighton obviously got a point against them.
and big up to Brighton, you know, because they've been playing some good football. They're 9th now, top half of the table. I think they said they've drawn like half their games. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's good on bad, innit? It shows that you either can't convert and win, and that's where you have to look at the results probably and win the game, win the game,
Yeah,
or
but
they just don't lose. Like
It's a bit of
that's
both,
the
innit?
mentality, innit?
And I think we've been saying the same thing about Brighton for time, innit? If they had like a bagsman up front, Mope is not it. He's not it.
Nah,
Do you know what I mean?
D-Wells,
You can't rely on Wolves.
Yeah.
But they play, and especially against the big teams, they play well.
Trossard's has obviously played well for them.
Baller, yeah.
And Potter's has done a good job since he's been in there. Because I remember one of them were like, "How are you sacking you? How are you sacking Houghton?
Yeah.
How are you sacking Houghton? Like he's done a good job for you, lot, considering what he's got." And
Yes,
then
he did.
now Graham Potter, 2-3 years in the job, got them playing ball.
Maddest thing is, same things happened to Houghton at Forest as well, innit?
Yeah.
Sacked him off there, and Steve Cooper's gone in, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy, another thing that's happened since we've been away is Aubameyang been stripped of the captaincy.
Yeah. I was
So-
like, shit, is that how long it's been?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been time. So first of all, what do you make of that? Disciplinary. Didn't actually find out what he did, but disciplinary.
Yeah, listen, like, I feel like his head's not in it. Like, I feel like his head's not in it. So, he's not been the same Aubameyang as he was before, and I don't expect the same Aubameyang, but even just like his finishing ability, like I've seen at times, it just seems to have gone down the pan.
He's low on confidence. innit?
Like, yeah, but like class is permanent, innit? Form's temporary.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm seeing like the sitters.
Yeah. I think
How?
I think it's confidence with him, innit? I mean, for me, on the captaincy thing, I already told you, innit? My captain can't have stars in his hair and still eyebrows and that. You know what I mean? I need my
His
captain
hairline
to
back here, fam.
be... Yeah.
I need the straight short back and sides trim,
Yeah,
Kieran
I
Tierney
need a
style.
normal
Yeah.
trim.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kieran
So-
Tierney's perfect for that normal trim. Let's go back.
So I'm not too mad at him not being captain. I even prefer Lacazette as captain. I like he
Yeah.
seems to have an impact on.
It's just the energy he seems to bring in, the
know what I'm
positivity.
saying?
Even if he
Yeah.
might not be getting the goals.
Man's doing up swagging that we're not scoring no goals. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not too mad at him not being captain. You see, he's come back from AFCON. Heart issues. and
heart
that, so
issues.
we wish him well, innit? Obviously,
Of course.
man caught COVID. Then man were in Dubai innit, before the tournament, got COVID to miss the first 2 games, and then obviously he's had to come back in.
So he was doing that party life.
Yeah.
And basically, we're saying he's doing party life, innit? He caught COVID.
Yeah, boy.
Cool,
So
man, live your best life, innit?
for real, talking about that meme the other day, Thomas work event. That's party. Yeah, that one got me. But speaking on Arsenal though, obviously it's been a while since we spoke on the boys. Good recent upturn in form.
Yeah.
From December last year, obviously a few men to shout out: Martinelli, Saka, and Odegaard. Well, you made all the boys in the time we've been away.
We called it some time ago, innit? We'd rather have guys that are young, making mistakes, but just putting in the effort and improving, than having guys that don't really care, innit? And you know, it's kind of paying off for Arteta now. And obviously we sit fifth right now. Look, like we've looked pretty good. We've beat teams that we should be beating, or we've said that we should be beating over the years. But now we're beating them.
And then you got the City performance where
We've got the City performance that we got a bit shaved. I don't care what the board referee done. What's his name again? Gallagher.
What's his name? Peter
Walton. Is he the board one though? Because Gallagher does one as well, innit?
Oh, Dermot Gallagher.
Dermot Gallagher does the Sky
Yeah,
Sports
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
He can fuck off.
They always
man,
back each other, innit? Yeah.
I can't be asked to hearing that nonsense, man.
Yeah,
But the performance against Man City obviously was really important. We backed up a bit against Liverpool in the Carabao.
Yeah.
For me, like
flopped at Forest.
getting to the Carabao Cup final is important because it gives us European football back. Because if you go and beat Man City, Chelsea, they're already in the Champions League, innit? So they don't need that spot.
Yeah.
So that's important. But hopefully, even if we did get to the final, beat Liverpool tomorrow, which is, you know, we're definitely underdogs. Like, hopefully, it doesn't affect our league form because we still want to be important. You know, pushing for that league form and getting those wins there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've got to shout out. Obviously, we're a few players short still, clearly because we can't put a team out.
Yeah.
But we seem to be getting rid of some of the bit of the waste now, like the Kolasinacs that we've been moaning about.
Yeah. So he's
You
gone
know,
to
Pablo
Marseille.
Mari's gone to
Udinese.
Udinese.
Yeah. Balogun's gone to Middlesbrough.
Yeah, which he should have been on a time ago if you're not going to play him, innit? So
What do you make of Maitland-Niles going to Roma?
I've always liked Maitland-Niles. I just don't think we found him in the right position and gave him that consistency. I think the problem with him playing right back is that he ain't the best defender.
Yeah.
He struggles going backwards. As a wing back, you're probably better off.
Yeah.
As a CDM, where I feel like we needed a CDM, could have been the guy.
Could have been the guy.
But
I
I
find
think he had no
interesting is
chances.
that under the games, because he started a couple games for Marino since he's gone there, but he's playing right back. He's played right back or right wing back, innit? So
The thing is though, with that, what I'm saying is that the Italian league's so much slower, slower paced. It might be beneficial for him, innit? Still.
might be, but I just thought he's thinking he wanted to play CM, innit?
Yeah.
But I guess the fact that Marino wanted, like the fact he's versatile, innit? So
Yeah.
that's why he's gone out
And
there.
he wants games in it more than anything. Like,
Yeah, which is important. Obviously, he's got a few Englishmen out there as well, innit? Tammy and
yeah.
Yeah. Now, for me, I think I'm seeing an energy in the team, innit? Like, I like what I'm seeing. Every game, the boys are running.
Except Nottingham Forest, we look flat.
We look flat.
We look like Tottenham in that kit.
That was Spursy, innit?
It was
I think
very Spursy.
obviously he did the whole bringing off what's his name, Tavares first half and that. I didn't do nothing though. He was playing poor.
It was poor, bro.
But he didn't really change much in the game, really.
It was poor, bro.
He was poor though. He gave Ramsdale a ball, or Leno with a ball.
He was out of position
Yeah.
more times than he spent time on the pitch.
But I just think that could affect his confidence though, innit? Like just hooking him like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was poor.
I'm seeing that Donny Spence is now linked to Premier League teams after that performance.
To be fair though, he did have
Martinelli on.
He did. Yeah,
on toast, man.
Yeah, and the joke is he's on loan there from Middlesbrough.
Yeah, mad.
Which is mad.
Yeah, mad.
I want to see the Middlesbrough right back. He must
Probably
be
sound
mad.
like Chris Gunter still, innit?
Them old man,
Old
yeah.
man, yeah.
Because it's what's his name? The manager there, the old Sheffield United one.
Wilder. Oh, Wilder's there.
It was Warnock, but he left.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now, obviously, Arsenal been in decent form. I think obviously we're playing Liverpool tomorrow with no Salah and no Mane. To be fair, I see no Salah, no Mane, no idea from Liverpool. Like them man were playing against 10 man last week, And they had the Minamino chance.
Yeah, but you know what? Don't trust them.
Don't trust us.
Don't trust Arsenal.
I know. But you know what? It's been a good little couple of weeks for Arsenal still.
Yeah, can we flip it on its head?
Go on.
Just go down the road to Spurs.
Yeah.
Because obviously they've had a good conversation, like with who had a conversation with Danny? Anyways, had a conversation, and he was talking about how obviously the hype that Conte is coming in, what he's done, and he just went to look. Don't get twisted by the hype, because when he came to Chelsea, he had already a Premier League team there, winners there.
Already.
But they had, and then they had Kante and etc. Yeah, they already had that team there. He just got them working. Tottenham don't have that, so he can only get the best of what he's got until he has what he needs to be able to.
And is he going to get that? I mean,
because more time,
because he's keeping it real. Yeah, he's keeping it real.
I'm not seeing no spending.
Nah, and he's keeping it real when he's telling you, listen, the quality here is not that high. So I don't know what you expect me to do.
I think he was in shock with the quality that's going on there.
Probably.
Kane can't bang, which at the moment, which is obviously a problem for them.
Yeah.
You know, they look a bit lost.
They do, but you see the problem I have with clubs like Spurs, and I'm putting Everton in the same bracket, is when are you going to learn, that just bringing in a big name manager is not going to solve your problems. Yeah. I don't know how many managers you got to see go through this cycle where you realise that, okay, right, like, if you bring in Conte and you don't back him, what's he going to do? What, put three at the back? And what do you want him to do? I don't see what Conte is doing at Spurs. Because not only that, Conte has spent the most manager of any in the last few years. And he's gone to a club where they've got the purse strings all tied up. So, for me, you see Levy, he's the kind of guy that's putting flipping plasters over massive cracks.
Yeah.
Just to keep the noise down. I don't get why you're pointing Conte.
Yeah. I don't get why, like for me, why the Spurs fans are probably quiet on this as well. Because what did they expect of Conte just to flip the team that he's got, and all of a sudden he's got Dele Alli scoring 20 goals a season? That doesn't work like that.
I think Levy's learned how to pattern the Tottenham fans, and it's basically just give them enough hope. That's it. Because really and truly, anyone with a bit of common sense knew that even if Conte's coming in, he needs to be back consistently over a number of years to get it right.
Yeah, of course.
Then you look at his record and how long he stays at clubs and how much he spends. That's not happening at Spurs. So I don't know. I personally don't know. And I could be wrong. Levy might be doing the madness in the summer. I can't see it.
But then even now, when you think about the madness, all you're hearing at the moment is links to Lingard. And Lingard's free.
You know what I'm saying?
So that kind of links back to your point where pockets are tight.
I personally look at it and think, you know what? Conte, he's got the contract. They sack him. He gets paid out. He's nice. So I don't think Conte's in that for the long haul, man. I mean, do you know what I mean? I don't get it. And you've got issues, and obviously with the Kane situation, you've got Dele Alli, a guy that's
listen, Kane's vexed because I'll be real. If Man United don't sign him as a striker, I don't think he's going nowhere.
Yeah, I think the City thing might be done.
I think the City thing's Haaland now. Why would you go for Kane?
Yeah.
You can get Haaland at 20 what? 2?
The only way you're going for Kane now, and this ain't going to happen because Spurs are going to hold him hostage, because man's still got about 20 years on his contract, is if you're getting him for like a 50 mil. Then you might stash a 50 mil. But Tottenham are going to try and hold on to him until you...
They're going to want more money than last year, even though he scored.
Ridiculous.
So...
Ridiculous. I wonder if he's even just playing with himself just to try and knock down his value a little piece. Because I don't get how I get like, okay, he started slow in that. I don't get how he's still not slapping, like. Harry Kane, like we're
used to him slapping goals.
Bro, we're in Jan now. Like how many goals he scored in the Premier League this year? But these times, man, slapping 5 in a game for England. Okay, it's against flipping some fishermen and that, but it's mad. It's mad. So the Tottenham situation is
it is mad.
It's a bit. It's peak. It's peak. Like I said, they've gone out of that the Conference League. Obviously, they're vexed about the postponement because apparently, when they had to fulfill a fixture in the Conference League, and they asked the Premier League to postpone a game so they could get the fixture in, and the Premier League said no.
That's why they're so vexed. That's why they're so vexed.
Then that game was against Leicester, got postponed anyway because Leicester had COVID cases.
So they could have played that game.
But then they're out of the cup. So they're salty from that.
That makes sense.
They're salty, which I get.
That makes sense.
But next thing I want to chat on is Man United.
Boy.
They've had an interesting time. I think the Rangnick's already seen some cracks already. You see the Martial thing, he come out saying, boom, Martial's not in the squad because he didn't want to be in the squad. Martial went on Instagram and was like, I've never refused to play for this club. I would never disrespect the club. I'm thinking, right, it's getting a bit messy already. Obviously, he wants to leave, innit?
Yeah.
But then they're saying that they want him they want the club that takes him to pay all his wage.
Yeah, and he's probably on that. He's probably on 180, innit?
And there's no foreign club taking him on loan and paying him all of that. So the Martial thing is mad. I ain't seen Pogba in about 2 months.
Injured, but you know what happens, innit? France will have a game and he's there.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Button it up.
But I saw a man pull his quad for France about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
How you not over that?
Boy.
Yeah. Then you got Phil Jones has made his return.
Yeah.
And to be fair to him, bro, he looked better than Maguire.
Yeah.
He looked better than Maguire.
Yeah, he did have a good performance before, but then you got, but you know, it's still United at the end of the day, and you still expect big things to a certain degree. You got Sancho, looks like a shadow of himself.
Bro, the Sancho thing is a bit
sad, bro. It's sad. I know it's early days and he's still young.
I don't know.
It's sad, bro.
I don't know.
Even the Rashford thing, I'm thinking,
Rashford.
Looking a bit.
The Rashford one is sad. I saw a ball break free from the keeper the other day, yeah, and a man was walking away. The keeper took so long to get there, yeah. He's already walking that way. I'm thinking, bro, he could have scored. Also, the hair dye thing he's done.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. I don't know, big man.
Let go, bro.
Dye your hair black and just start banging some goals again. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I heard he's got back if he's first love, innit? So maybe that'll bring some form back.
Well, hopefully, innit? You know what I mean? I do quite like Rashford, to be fair to him. I see Ronaldo out and Fernandes had the best game I've seen all season.
Man, he got a bit lucky in the goal, obviously Martinez.
He did.
But he's batting it up, bro.
I think
he played deeper, he played forward, carried well.
Bro, I think United look better without Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's mad. So nobody wants to say it though. Even the pundit, nobody's going to say it.
Yeah, because it's Ronaldo.
But the team looks better without Ronaldo, blood. You know what I'm saying? Even look Cavani up top. I don't get why they're not playing Greenwood through the middle.
Yeah.
It's got to be, for me, it's got to be his time.
I like it because he just bangs.
This old man thing now, man. Allow it, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? No.
You got your shirt sales now, man.
You done it. You got the number 7 and that.
You got it back, yeah.
It's done. Like, obviously Ronaldo's banging goals in it, but for me, I'm sorry. There's more energy in the team when my man don't play. Let's be real. Man, them are going off his record and he scored 100 goals. Like, bro, he's not the same Ronaldo now. No one wants to say it.
No.
He's not the same guy, innit? So, boy, United thing is funny. Randick, what do you see him doing there? Now you've seen a bit of him. What do you see him achieving at Man United?
I didn't know loads about him when he came, innit? So I'm not going to really comment.
And he's the godfather, the little man.
Nah, he's moving like his tactics are still in 1998, bro. When being real, the guy don't know what formation he wants to play.
Big man thing, I think we're seeing now.
Who he wants to play.
These old managers now, if they don't adapt, the game's moved on. The game, and that's why I don't get when these same names keep popping up here. The game has moved on, blood.
Yeah. Do you know what it is for me though? If you're gonna go for someone for like a 6-month thing, you might as well go out the box, innit? Like go for someone young and exciting or something. Like I don't get the whole old man thing.
Well, this one. So if we're talking about managers, we might as well talk on the Everton thing because Benitez has gone in there and flopped. I feel a bit sorry for him because let's be real,
he had heat.
It was a poison chalice for my man. Yeah, understandably so. You're the Liverpool manager and blah blah blah, but their man didn't want him. They were just waiting for it to go wrong.
Yeah, you see the man singing his name when he got sacked.
Yeah. But I look at it and I think, you know what? Even from a man like Benitez, I think the game has moved on because sometimes I look at his selections and I'm thinking, really? Like, I mean, they got tucked in by Norwich. You go in there with quality man in your team, and Norwich are doing you over. I'm thinking, the game's moved on. For me, I'd rather see a young manager now get a chance. Young, exciting manager. They're saying man like Rooney and that.
Yeah. Do you know what though? Like Rooney's done a very good job considering the circumstances. He ain't had it the same like Lampard had it. Like it's been different.
The Rooney derby and the Lampard derby are
two different derbies.
Yeah. But what I like about Rooney is that despite the circumstances, you can see an identity. You can see the way he wants to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Aggressive. He's got some man in the team. He's got them working.
No, he's got Kazim Richards scoring goals, bro. Vital goals.
Yeah.
They've not lost to the top 3 or 4, or did they beat the top 3 or 4? Something like that. I was reading how
they have beat a few of the top teams. Yeah, they have.
Fulham.
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's out of the minus points thing.
Off the bottom of the
Bottom of the table.
Yeah, man. I like what I see from Rooney. I see Lampard's name get thrown into the hat for Everton as well. I mean, my opinion on Lampard, I'm not too sure on it. I don't. Yeah, I don't know about Lampard, but I'd like to see a young manager get a chance now.
Yeah.
I mean, they've gone back to Duncan Ferguson on the interim, and then they're looking at men like Mourinho and that. Like,
I think if you go Duncan Ferguson, you're better off just going Rooney. Like, everyone at Everton thing. Roberto Martinez was linked as well, but they don't want to let him go before the World Cup, which is fair enough.
Understandable. Yeah. What I don't get with the Everton thing though is if you were planning to sack Benitez or he wasn't in it for the long haul, how are you letting man sell off like Digne and James Rodriguez and them man there? A man sold Digne and got sacked next week.
Yeah, man.
Bro. Man. And then you see the left back he bought in, that Mialenko guy.
So he's been looking good and they sold him for less they paid for him.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, and that guy, the Polish or whatever, and he passed the pass back.
Bro. But I don't get that how you've let him sell the man.
Yeah.
If his job's not certain.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking like, nah, even they're saying, Benitez job's on the line and that, I was thinking, nah, he's calm, man. They've let him bring in how many man this window.
Yeah.
And they sack him. So Everton is a mess. They're a mess. Obviously you got to give the new signings time and that, but I don't get how they let him sell off the man though.
No, I don't.
For Villa though, what a coup. Digne and Coutinho in this window so far. Talks of Suarez coming in as well.
I'm talking, and Coutinho can go for 33 million or something.
It's mad.
If they want to.
Obviously, it depends what Coutinho you're getting, but he's only 29, bro.
But
he knows the league.
If it's the Coutinho against United, you taking that? Come on, he looks sharp, boy.
Yeah, he looked good. I mean, it's going to take him a few weeks to get up to speed. But Digne had a good game as well.
He could have scored, I think, couldn't he?
Yeah. They just upgraded Matt Target instantly.
And the first thing is, Matt Target's stats, ain't even bad. Like, he's actually overperformed.
He's been good. But it's just better quality.
Yeah, better quality.
You know what I'm saying?
His name's better as well, isn't it?
Yeah, for real.
Target.
Villa are doing the Newcastle, what you thought Newcastle would be doing. Newcastle, Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I'll make it make sense. Preparation for next season. Well, because you know what it is though, no, listen, man. I don't know if I'm gonna. Wood's not a terrible signing. I get it to a degree. For me, it's partly preparing for next season just in case it relegated, but also the fact the amount of process they put into the box and no one there to do anything with it.
I get that. I get that side.
At least he might be able to get ahead on it, or
that's the only side that makes sense.
But that's the only thing I see.
For me, if you're in a crisis, you're signing a man that scored 3 goals. 3 goals, blood.
25 mil as well.
25 mil. They might as well have Burnley are looking to get Carroll to replace him. You might as well just brought back Andy Carroll for 5 mil. Man,
Ivan Toney or something.
If you're talking about a man to get on the end of crosses here, 25 mil for that man. Like, come on, man. You can get a man from the Championship, just some big lump from the Championship, 6'6" and that 5 mil.
Chance, like I think he's banging goals there, but yeah, he could have got someone. Mitrovic back,
Get someone if that's what you want, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a more money than sense signing to me. Kieran Trippier,
that's a decent, good signing.
And I think for him, where he's gone to La Liga, he's won the league and whatever. You can afford to go to a Newcastle now and just play for the money, innit?
Yeah.
You can afford.
He's probably got something in his contract to get relegated.
Probably. But man, like once you've won stuff, you can go there, innit? Like when there's someone man like Martial going there, which obviously not going to happen. I was thinking, my man, you can't go to Newcastle now. You still got to go win some things before you, because Newcastle ain't winning nothing in the next 5 years. Let's be real with it, like.
Unless it's Championship title.
They might win the Championship next year, innit? But other than that, they ain't winning nothing in Martial's playing career. So for me, they're not the kind of man they're getting, innit? I said that when they got the money. They're not getting them kind of man.
You know what it is though, it's like now, you're starting to see people want to go there, innit? Like that Carlos guy from Sevilla, you got Lingard, I've seen today. Because they know it's bakes. It's bakes. They're getting paid good Bro, money.
I saw a meme the other day, It's like, I can't wait to hear the man them's excuse from London for supporting Newcastle in a couple of years' time. My dad supported them, innit? Yeah, them gas ones. Yeah, but to be fair though, you would go there. The kind of money they can offer you.
Yeah. That's
with no expectations there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you would go in it. Like we said, man like Joelinton's turned into some mad centre midfielder.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
There's nothing around him. Like I watched, John Josh Shelby just keep giving the ball away against Watford. They almost lost that game. Game I thought they should have won.
I feel sorry for Shelby in that though, because like he's a man that plays the forward pass and they've got 20 men behind the ball. So
do you know what it is though? Yeah, like you're not under pressure. You can play it with both feet, and you're passing the ball out, big man, don't try the left foot thing. Just use your right foot.
Use your
Your
right foot,
foot's,
yeah,
you don't need to do that, innit?
yeah.
And then he's giving it away. I'm thinking, just open your body and just play your right foot.
Yeah, play
That's
safe.
cool, man. Like, you don't need to try and do the whole left foot 55 diagonal ball.
Yeah, he's got it in his locker, innit? But
Yeah, he had it in his locker. He had it in his locker, boy.
yeah. So let's move anyway. There's a couple other things happened. Ferran Torres has gone to Barcelona.
Couldn't sign at first.
Yeah. And then Umtiti,
Yeah.
they redone his
Also,
contract.
man, they tried to get rid of him one time, 1 minute, and then next minute
Signing the
sign a
contract.
new long-term contract.
Obviously, he's on less P in it, but for him, I'm thinking, big man, go. Do you not want to play ball?
He's trying to play ball, yeah.
I-
Because he's not that old, is he?
Nah, he's not that old, bro. But they've got some young man playing ahead of him. I'm thinking,
No.
you ain't playing
Yeah,
there. Long lay, they got that Araujo guy.
Yeah.
These all young guys coming through in it. So Umtiti's,
I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
yeah.
Unless he's got now some release clause in his contract now. That's why he took less money because he can get signed
Maybe.
elsewhere. I don't know.
Talking of Barca, you see Ousmane Dembele, he's got that contract dispute in it.
He hasn't signed it
He
yet.
hasn't signed it, and they're saying apparently if he doesn't sign it by tomorrow,
Yeah.
then they're gonna sell him this window. So apparently Newcastle and a couple of teams are the circle. Like Newcastle names everything in it. Their names just there in it.
Anyone that's available for transfer, boy.
But if he comes to the Prem, that could be a good signing for even a Man United.
Yeah. Listen, the Prem's always different gravy, innit? It's different to anything out there, but boy, someone will have it.
Stick him up, yeah, 100%.
It'd be good.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't tell him about Newcastle and the position they're in,
Yeah.
you're just showing the money. You could end up there in it. But
Yeah.
boy, I don't. I think Newcastle going down in it, so I think it's gonna be a bit sticky for them.
Yeah.
Attracting.
So do I, but you know what though? I feel for Eddie Howe 'cause at the moment he's shored up, like the defence looks a bit better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They are conceding, but nowhere near them out because they were conceding before.
Yeah.
He's just got nothing to work with at the moment. He's just got the same ballers to work with in it right now, but he's just throwing Kieran Trippier in there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's peak.
the whole Lascelles thing, yeah, I've given up. I thought this guy was decent, yeah. I was sold a dream.
He's just big in it.
He's just big,
big and brave.
and
bro.
good in shape. Like he's in shape.
Yeah. And he's brave in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the women must like him, like. But yeah, I see nothing else, boy. Nothing else. I see leadership.
Yeah, I see leadership.
No,
Yeah.
he's the type of guy that just goes. He's the type of guy that just goes.
Yeah. That's him and Tyrone Mings.
That one.
They're pointing the direction. Like,
I don't. And this to the don't do that, bro, to the crowd, man. Focus on you, then they'll be lifted
score
up.
some goals, you clown. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking get a clean sheet, mate. They'll be lifted.
So what I want to do is just take some time to shout out some people from the time we've been away. Obviously, man like Pep Guardiola, for instance. Man City have just been in a different league.
Yeah.
They've been in their own little league over this period. Relentless. Obviously, they've had to deal with COVID just like everyone else. Obviously, their squad and their pockets are deep. But the football that they're playing is just a cut above. Like I see Chelsea try and out-tactic them the other day, and even when it is getting a bit tight, you got man like De Bruyne that can pluck it out of the bag.
Yeah.
I think they've been phenomenal. They've been on a different level. I mean, the best performance against them was from us,
Yeah.
and we was unlucky not to beat them that game. But other than that, I've not seen anything even
Nah.
close to matching them.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? The quality I'm seeing from them at the minute is, I'm thinking that they're one of the best teams you've seen in this
They sound
Premier
smart.
League thing.
They sound smart. No Africa, man.
Yeah.
So all the players are there, boy.
Yeah.
Don't go
there,
nowhere.
man. There, no one. Yeah. I'm thinking this could be one of the best teams in the Premier League era. What are you thinking?
Nah.
Nah? You're not ranking them up there
Nah.
at all.
Nah.
Not close.
Nah.
So who are we saying? Look,
They're already there, man. They've already set the teams that have those top 5 teams that are already set. I think they've even got it out there. They're the 5 teams. They're the 5 teams. They ain't gonna change bro, with this team, with this squad. The squad's not as good as last year.
Man City.
Yeah, I think their squad's as good.
But
as
are you basing it on paper? What the way they're playing, or what like?
based it on one way they're playing, bro? I think they're in a worse place to win the Champions League, for example, than they were worse place now than last year, in my opinion. Yeah, like a couple star legends have been and gone in the last couple of years as well. Like
The only thing I would say to that, is if you look at some of the teams that we know are the best teams from the Premier League era.
Yeah.
So we take Arsenal, Invincibles,
United,
Man United, 99, whatever. These men did it with 30 strikers, 30 guys in
that.
position. This is a team that's got no recognised number 9
Yeah.
that is just bagging up the Prem through total football.
To be fair, Jesus is a number 9.
He's not.
He's a number 9.
He wears it on his back, but he's not a 9.
He's a striker.
He's a lower Linton 9. The Joe Linton 9. He's that kind of 9. He's not a 9.
He's a 9. Blood, like, you put me at number 9 for his Man City, yeah, I'm scoring tap-ins, bro. I'm getting tap-ins.
But he's not a 9 though, come on.
The amount of Sterling's chances of missed, yeah, I'm getting some goals, bro. I'm getting some goals.
I just really got to big him up though, for like I said, no recognised number 9.
No, I'll big him up, but in terms of the best team, one of the best teams ranked out there,
That's a debate to be had still.
if I go through it season by season, I don't think this team would be top 5, maybe top 5.
Right. Let us know what you think in the comments, man. For me, I'm looking at the way they're playing now. I think it's on a different. I've not seen a team be that much better than the rest of the pack in a season. Even the Invincibles, I mean, we were drawing up games and whatever.
Yeah.
This team looks like it's level.
But we got cheated. I was with Adam. We fucking had it.
Yeah. On the relegation battle, obviously we spoke about this a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I was telling man Burnley that,
Yeah.
man didn't want to hear it and that. Based on what we've seen over this congested period,
Yeah.
are there any changes to who you think?
I said Burnley at the beginning of the season. No. The whole COVID and postponement of the game thing. Now I'm seeing it. I'd rather have points in the bank than games in hand.
100%.
Now I'm looking at it thinking, you just sold a striker. You ain't really gonna bring anyone in.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna keep the stadium fucking turf. Like they really have underfloor heating, probably a turf war. Like, so like
advertising boards.
they're not even moving, bro.
Yeah.
Like if Cornet can say fit, they got a chance.
Yeah.
But Cornet ain't played games in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, he's away, Ivory Coast.
And he's either away.
So.
And then, so for me, they're really gonna struggle. Really gonna struggle. We got them on the weekend. If they can pick up some points against us on the weekend, then they're good. Hopefully they're to get some momentum. But for now, nah, I think they're going down. I'm with you. They've got to go down. I think they're going down.
There's a crunch game this weekend at the bottom as well. Watford are playing Norwich. 2 teams we both sort of earmarked for trouble.
Watford could have had. They were to 2 6-pointers. They had Newcastle last weekend.
Yep.
Should have won.
Yep.
Now they got
And there's
Norwich.
another one. Norwich beat Everton. Got a little.
Norwich found Everton at the right time.
Yeah. Obviously, I still think they're gone in it,
I
but
think Norwich are gone.
I think we see a little bit of fight from them this time. I think that win against Everton will give them some confidence.
Yeah,
And
they got lucky. The own goal that was terrible. I don't know how he
Terrible.
managed to get it easy.
terrible. And that's why, to be fair, I do feel a bit sorry for Benitez because when I watch Everton play, I see bare howlers. Bro, there's so many howlers here. I'm
I'm
like,
not gonna lie though, yeah. Man did stick with one centre back partnership, boy. In fact, he kept changing it. I'm seeing Godfrey left back, right back, centre back. Then I'm seeing
bro, Godfrey's their best centre back. Michael Keane, well, he's
he's
dead.
dead. He's dead.
He's terrible,
He's
man.
dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's dead. He's dead. But yeah, now it's been an interesting period to be fair. Key moments coming up. Obviously, Arsenal playing Liverpool tomorrow.
Yeah.
You confident for that?
No.
Okay. And before we wrap it up, your views on top 4 change at all based on what you're seeing now?
Nah. I still think United are gonna. I think United will have enough in it.
You think, I see
I
for
think
me.
United will have enough. I don't like Arsenal, no. Arsenal should be. We should be going for top 6. If we get top 6, that's an achievement because we've improved from last year. Not for top 4. If we get top 4, listen.
Based on what you see now,
I'll come in one of them Newcastle fans, belly out, painting on the
are you
chest.
still feeling that now though?
I don't think
What
Arsenal
you
top
see
4.
from Arsenal.
Don't think Arsenal top 4.
Boy, I find that interesting because see with me at the minute now, I look at it and think, personally, I think we're playing with much more quality than Man United. I would have us as favourites over United.
Do you know what it is though for me, yeah? When we don't play with quality or play well, we lose to Nottingham Forest. When Man United don't play well, they seem to pick up the odd point here and there.
I hear
still.
that, but
And
I
that's
think
why-
we've
and
seen
that's-
enough in recent times to suggest that Forest was a blip rather than the norm. Because we've been playing, like you said, we've beaten the teams
We ain't
that
won
we
since.
expect to. Who we played since though? Liverpool.
Lost.
Yeah, who
Oh,
else?
Drew, sorry.
Who else?
Great improvement. Saka, still not fit. Smith Rowe, potentially not fit.
Yeah, look, I hear that, but I just feel like I've seen enough from these men in recent weeks to suggest that not that we're gonna get it, but we've got a good chance.
Listen, I'll take top 6. If someone says you can have top 6 now, I'll be like, yep.
Nah.
Fuck the season after top 6.
Nah, I think I look at United. I think they're struggling to score goals. They look disjointed.
They scored 2 on the weekend.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes. You know what I mean? He got freed up because Ronaldo weren't there. Interesting. It's interesting. You know what? It felt good to be back, you know.
Yeah.
Good to be back on the air and that.
Mad.
Come on, we're back again. We're back again. First one of 2022. Obviously, it's been a bit late and that delayed. Obviously, COVID tried to mash up the camp, but we're still here. Come on. You might know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like.
And remember, if you're fucking with us, you're rocking with us, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.